your hyper-local weather source, this is your Norcast Weather Update. Brought to you by Storybookland and EHT. Enter a world of wonder and whimsy and create everlasting memories for your family. Over 15 rides and dozens of themed attractions. For tickets, hours, and more info, visit storybookland.com.
Happy Monday, everyone. Meteorologist Brittany Trumpy here. We are looking out at a gray and almost gloomy Ocean City boardwalk down by the Surf Mall. We have seen stubborn cloud coverage all day long. That helps to make things feel a little bit cooler, but also just temperature-wise, we are way below where we typically are. We're still in the 60s for a big chunk of our area, upper 60s. We'll gain a few more degrees, get into the low 70s at some point later on this afternoon, but overall, it is definitely feeling more fall-like. It feels like the end of September out there. We've been dealing with flooding ever since last week. Today, right around 1, 2 o'clock, we had our last round of moderate flooding. We have that coastal flood advisory until 5 p.m. We're going to see one more round of flooding on the way for tomorrow afternoon, but that will already be a little bit lower. It looks to be just minor flooding on the way for your Tuesday, and then after that, our flooding risk really starts to drop down. So we're almost out of the woods. Overnight tonight, staying cloudy, cool with those temperatures in the 50s. Normally we have clouds overnight. Makes this a little bit more mild because we get to hold on to some of the heat that we picked up in the afternoon. But considering how cool it is out there right now, we just didn't really pick up all that much heat. So we're staying on the cool side for this evening. We're seeing multiple chances for some scattered showers over the next couple of days. No giant rainmakers, no widespread rain. In fact, most spots are going to stay dry for probably the rest of this week. 20 to 30% chance is not that great. And that's also unfortunate because we could definitely use the moisture. We are very dry across our region. So a good soaking rain like they're seeing out in Ohio later on this evening and into tomorrow morning, that would be great for us. Unfortunately, a lot of that energy that's moving across the west really starts to fall apart and just doesn't reach our area. Now, as we look forward to about Wednesday, Thursday, we'll see this cold front try to move a little bit closer, but again, it also starts to dissipate. It also starts to fall apart. So we're not looking at any big rainmakers or drought busters on the way. Let's talk about the tropics. There's a lot of energy going on right now, a lot of activity. We have potential tropical cyclone 9. This will be Helene if it forms into a tropical organized system. We're expecting that naming and that organization to happen at some point during the day tomorrow. As far as the timeline goes, it's going to continue that track up to the north through the middle part of the week. A lot of very warm ocean temperatures, a lot of warm water parked in this portion of the Gulf. So we're expecting this storm to intensify and organize very quickly. So by about Thursday, over just about a 2-day time frame, it goes from a tropical storm to a Category 2 hurricane. It's going to move up towards Florida. I would say towards the end of this week, it's making a landfall. And then as the remnants kind of move up to the north, it'll make a little bit of a bank to the west, which is a little out of the ordinary. It's not unheard of, but typically you see them kind of move up and bend back to the east. That'll be towards the weekend, so some of that moisture might be moving in kind of long term, but for right now, it's going to be something that Florida and the Gulf keeps a very close eye on. We have another area of potential development, this little cluster of storms right here that just moved off the coast of Africa, going to move into this red shaded area, a great environment for a potential development, about a 70% chance over the next week or so that we get an organized system in that area. Speaking of tomorrow, here back home, could be really nice out there, just as cool as we were today, a little bit more sunshine on the way, and also feeling a little bit more humid. Those dew points are gonna bump up a little bit starting tomorrow as that moisture starts to roll in. Again, a chance for some scattered showers towards the middle and end of the work week, maybe even start of the weekend, but no big rainmakers, nothing too soggy out there. We could use the rain, but I just don't see anything too crazy coming in across our area anytime soon. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'll check back in with you later on this evening.